This is Titus from stampingonthebackporch.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make any size of small box that's going to fit like jewelry or anything kind of small and kind of flat. So this is the gift box and it's a slider. I will just slide out, and inside I have a bookmark. And so the first thing I want to do is measure to see how big of a base I would like in my box. I'm going to measure this, and I would like the base to be 9 by 2.5 would make a good base for this. So what I'm going to do is add 2 inches to both of those sides. So remember, this is 2.5 by 9. So now I'm going to take cardstock, that's 4.5 by 11. Just adding the 2 inches on each. I'll set that aside. And because this is for a flatter item like jewelry, I only need 1/2 inch sides. If you notice, these are small sides. Now I would just resize it again if I needed deeper sides, then I would add more inches. But this is going to be, I added 1 inch on each side, so I'm going to be scoring at 1/2 inch intervals. So on the long side, or on the short side here actually, this measures 4.5. So I'm going to be scoring at 1/2 inch and 1 inch, 3.5 inches, and 4 inches. Then when I put it on its side, so remember I've added 2 inches to the box, 1 inch for each side. So now I'm going to go again with my 1/2 inch and 1 inch, and then up to 10 inches and 10.5. Now it's all scored. I'll fold a couple here so you can, might show up a little more. Then I'm going to go to my ends. I'm going to cut all the way through to the second score line. Cut those off. So I have my one flap sitting like that. And I like to just shave that off a little because it'll just be easier to fold in my box. So this is how the end looks, and I'm going to want to go around and do this on all 3 sides. I've already done that, so you don't have to sit and watch me. So you'll see all 4 sides have those little flaps. Then on the long parts, I just put on red sticky tape. So now to assemble, so really quick to put together now. I'll fold my sides, and then starting with my long side, things never want to work when you're doing it for the camera. Now the reason I'm starting with the long side is that I want to tuck these little flaps in. So I'll tuck my little flap in, and that's going to go down right there. Come up and do it on this side also, and then just press down the whole side. So there's one side. I'll repeat it on the other. Just get the 2 ends because it's such a far distance. Okay, so I have my 2 sides, and then I will quickly do the ends. And there is my box bottom. I have another one already done that's actually in the color I'm using, so I'll put that on, and we'll make sure my gift fits beautifully. And so that's how you would do a box of any size. Now to do the cover around it, I'm just going to do a wrap. So this is cardstock. It's just done as a wrap and then decorated on top. And you'll see it slides in just like this. So on this cover, it's the very same thing. I've done the flap with that, but instead of decorating just part like that, I've wrapped the designer series paper all around it, untied that. So 2 choices there to make a fun box. Now the papers on these that I'm using is the Everyday Enchantment designer series paper. It is the celebration papers, so it's one of the items you can choose free with the $50 order in celebration, and I think it is just beautiful paper. I made a lot of these gifts for Christmas all using this paper, and they just look so pretty stacked up together. So again, if you would like more ideas, please visit my website and opt in at www.stampingonthebackporch.com. Thank you.